We are out here. It's SEMA 2025. It's the Las Vegas Convention Center. We're going to get started. We're official media. We're out here. Everybody's taking their pictures with the sign. We are out here at SEMA 2025. We just walked in the door of Central Hall, and I'm gonna get started here. I think I'm gonna go to the back of the room and start over there. This is the first vehicle of the day. It's a 2011 Volkswagen GTI. It's part of this display over here, and it's got a tow vehicle. It's got a tow vehicle in front of it. I actually learned about this car on Instagram. This guy was talking about I think he said it was the first car he ever owned, and he was going to drive it from New Jersey to Las Vegas for SEMA. So it's here now. He made it, but I watched some of his journey. Next up, the 1994 Subaru GF8, the 22B WRX STI wagon. This is a two-door. I don't often see the wagons in a two-door. And the hood is up. Here's under the hood on the 94 Subaru GF8. This is what we're looking at. Next up, the 2015 Lamborghini Huracan, the twin turbo. And these cars, it says, these all have a placard that's listing the number of miles they were driven. This one was driven 3,500 miles from, it says it was in the UK, so. $1,100 horsepower. This car is part of the vehicles driven to, this is called Road to SEMA. These are all Road to SEMA vehicles. This is a 66 Fairlane. It doesn't say how many miles. It's on the sign over there, but all these vehicles were driven here. We have now moved on to the Auto Addicts area. Find your mod. It's the #1 aftermarket mods. It says we have a Camaro that's got tons and tons of carbon fiber all over it. This is part of the Auto Addicts display. Here's a Cadillac. This is also part of the Auto Addicts display. And the next vehicle up is very exciting for me. I knew I was going to see a lot of crazy stuff, but very excited. So here we have Skinny's World is the, I believe is the channel. This is a car that I've seen probably for the first time on a Daily Driven Exotics video, and now here it is. Still at the Auto Addicts booth, and we're just filming the vehicles that they have here. We just finished the Lamborghini, and now we've got a Mustang over here. Auto Addicts, find your mod. And there's their Mustang. You can see their booth in the background. This is the last vehicle in the row for Auto Addicts. And they've got a lot of carbon fiber on this. So there is the Auto Addicts booth for SEMA. We are now at the Rusto Mod Vet booth. You can see their banner in the background. And we'll get some shots of the other vehicle. This is the other vehicle that's a part of the Rusto Mod Vet booth. And so you can see the other one in the background. I'm getting some great clean shots of everything. I thought the floor would have thousands of people per square foot, but we're doing all right. And here's under the hood on that Rusto Mod Vet. I don't know what you can see, but there's your angles for that. And then we have under the hood on the other classic vet. So there is that. I have moved to the Nismo booth. We have a Z up on the lift over here, and then they have some merch down below it. But there's that, and then the Nismo booth is over there, and there's some other vehicles. So we'll get some shots of those. So this Nismo off-road isn't something I'm really familiar with. They're doing a lot of off-road stuff here. Getting some really great shots. But I'm going to learn about Nismo off-road. So you can see on the sign that's up behind this, Nismo off-road. Dune Patrol is on this. There's your shot. And this is the last vehicle for the Nismo off-road display. And we're in the Nismo booth. There it is. You're all right. Okay, get my shot here. I think I look good here. Voisteiner is the pronunciation on this. There's a reveal car that will come out later. But here is one of the vehicles at the Voisteiner booth. You see there's a lot of carbon fiber on this. We are still at the Voisteiner booth, and we have the 911 Turbo S. You can see there's some guys in the background talking. But this is one of the vehicles at the Voisteiner booth. The Porsche 911 Turbo S. Next in the row, the Voisteiner. Got another guy getting his shots. Aero Works is on the windshield of this. So, Voisteiner. They're not all cars. This is the last vehicle at the Voisteiner booth, the Range Rover. I don't have a keen eye, so I don't know what I'm looking at. Maybe it's the wheels, but that is part of their booth. So I got some information on this. It's a 1967. He said they did some upgrades on it, but he said that 90% of the car is still the Ford GT. He was talking about how it had been, it has a Shelby registration number, and I think he said it's about 650 to the wheels, but it only weighs 2,200 pounds, so it's a monster. We're on the floor, SEMA. So some of the vehicles that are on the floor are going to be behind ropes. It's just what it is. But I'm going to get a shot of everything that's here as best I can. Gran Turismo, the real driving simulator, is written on the windshield of this. I played Gran Turismo back in the day when I had the PlayStation 1, but I ended up with an Xbox, so I didn't follow the Gran Turismo game. And this is the other vehicle. It says turn 14, so that might be the booth. It might be the turn 14 booth. But we have this is a Roush. And he's got a liquid moly on the side and airlift performance. Turn 14 distribution is in big letters on the side of it. I believe this is the Mickey Thompson booth, their section. All the vehicles over here say Mickey Thompson across the windshield. We have a Challenger, and there's a few other vehicles. I'll get those too. So I have to say, getting all these clean shots of everything, having plenty of room, not fighting with crowds or having to hold my camera over my head just to get the shot. I'm very impressed. I will take some credit for having a plan, but I'm glad I'm able to get all these great shots of everything. I have spoken to someone in the booth and I've got a correction. It is the Rockstar Performance area, but they have a lot of Mickey Thompson stuff. Mickey Thompson has their own vehicle outside and their own stuff, but this is the Rockstar Performance Garage booth. This is the last vehicle in the Rockstar Performance Garage area. It actually says it on this little plaque over here. Welcome to Rockstar Performance Garage. It's SEMA show. You can see the builds and meet the team. Rockstar Performance Garage out here at SEMA. The name of the booth is there in the background. I believe it's Gandrid. But I'm so happy with all these great clean shots I'm getting. People are being really respectful. They're not walking in front of my camera too much.
Perfect, it ain't good enough.
So, getting some great shots. Part of their display is this engine that's sitting out here. It's calling it an L8P. And it says more power from our largest displacement LT engine on this plaque down here. So that's part of their display. You can see the Corvette is over there behind it. Here's another one of the vehicles in that same booth. Call it a Bronco. It's all murdered out. Looks like it might have brown interior. Part of that same booth. The last vehicle in that booth is this Camaro. The hood is up so I can get under there. You can see the interior. It's a convertible. We can get under there too. And there's the name of the booth in the background. Under the hood on that Camaro, give you a sense of what's going on over here. There's some of that. Here's a shot of the interior. So, full custom job on the interior. I was talking to someone on the walk on the way here, and I was saying, I don't think I'm going to see any vehicles on the floor that are not six-figure builds. We have moved over to the Barrett-Jackson booth. It's SEMA floor, it's busy. I'm surprised that I haven't got more people in my shots, but everybody's being very considerate. So we're at the Barrett-Jackson booth. This is one of their vehicles. Everything's behind ropes over here. So like I said, the Barrett-Jackson booth, everything is behind ropes, which is interesting because I would think there's stuff that's probably more valuable, more rare that's not behind ropes here, but Barrett-Jackson's got everything behind ropes over here. Scottsdale, January. So they're just letting everybody know. This is the angle that I'm going to go with because I got to read some stuff. This is the 2023 Brabus 900 Rocket R. It's saying that it's going to be at Scottsdale in January with no reserve. And it's got tons and tons of information on this plaque over here, but I'll try and get another shot. Here we are, the 2023 Brabus 900 Rocket R. I don't even understand what I'm looking at. This thing is just silly. We're over at the R1 Concepts booth. Performance brake parts is what it says on their thing here. This is got wide body on. This thing is pretty crazy. Vinyl frog is on the windshield of this. And here's the other vehicle that's a part of their display. It looks like it's the brand new Z. Slammed Destiny is on the windshield of this. And there's a There's a data sheet over there on the side. But I'm just trying to get you shots of what's sitting here on the floor, what vehicles are on the floor today. We are now at the Tremec booth. This is one of their vehicles they have as part of the Tremec area. It's a Toyota. I believe it's FJ. An older FJ. Okay. This is the other vehicle that is at the Tremec booth. And the hood's been deleted, so we can get under the hood on this. There it is. I'm surprised it hasn't happened more. Here's a better shot of under the hood on that classic truck. Some craziness going on over here. There was a plaque here, but it looks like it's been removed. So there's what's under the hood on this one. We're still at the Tremec booth. This is the Fast and Furious truck. I'm sure it's just a remake. They've changed out the engine. It's not a screen used, but it is the correct year and make and all that. It's the Lightning. So, and here's under the hood on that Lightning. It's a 99, and it's got the Fast and Furious livery with the information on the door. Finishing out the Tremec booth is this Corvette. And I'm pretty much done with that side of this room, and I'm going to move on to the other side. We'll see what's going on the other side of the room. This is finishing out the Tremec booth. It's kind of in the middle of the back over here. This is part of their display. They've got a cutaway on a transmission. Torque transfer solution, TR9070 7-speed dual clutch transmission over here. Lightning fast. So this is an interesting piece they've got out here. This is the QA1 booth, and they have a vehicle that is under construction, but they're wanting to show you some of their work here so you can see what they do. And here's some of those views here. It's an old classic Camaro, and they've got tons and tons of work they've put into this. Definitely wanting to get shots of some of the unique stuff. They're wanting to show off their products, and so they've got stuff like this out here. And this is definitely interesting. Bolt-on confidence in every corner. So considering that I have a giant QA1 sticker on my board, my vlog board, I figure I'd give them a little more time on the SEMA floor to show you what's going on. This is Mopar front coil over system. We have moved on to the next booth, and they have a display here. This is just sitting on a stand, so we'll get you some shots of this. And it's a 6.6 liter Duramax L5P engine build list, and then it's got all the stuff that you need to add. Still over at the PPE, Pacific Performance Engineering area, and they have another setup over here on display. 6.6 liter Duramax LBZ engine build list. All the stuff you need. I don't know if I'm going to get a clean shot, but I'll stand here. We're in the Turbo Smart booth. This is the vehicle that they have. It's a BMW. I can get under the hood. Here's your shot of it. There it is. It's the Turbo Smart booth. There's your turbo. There's your blow off. There's your hole in the hood. So there is that. We're at the Turbo Smart booth, and here's a display. There's the whole table to give you an idea of what they brought to SEMA with them. And then this is another display that Turbo Smart has, showing you a little bit more of the way the things work. I've been walking the floor all day, well, all morning, and I keep getting lucky with these great clean shots. We're over at the G Ready booth, and this is their display vehicle. This is awesome. I'm getting so, people are being so considerate. There it is. And there's under the hood on that, the vehicle that's a part of the G Ready display. It is like mystical to me how this is happening. We're at the HKS booth now, and we've got a great clean shot of, there it goes. We've got a great clean shot of their car. I'm really good. There's their sign back there in the back. But for the floor of SEMA, I'm very happy with the coverage I've been getting. Really happy. So I don't know what this is. It's a C63, the wide body, but I don't really know. There's no company, there's no organization here. So it's actually one of the more interesting vehicles on the floor because there's no one's name on it. So it just it's just sitting here. I don't know how you just get your vehicle to just sit on the floor. No, I bumped into somebody. This is Yellow Speed Racing, and they have some other vehicles on the floor, but this is one of their vehicles, and it seems that there's just some empty space. It's good. This booth is CSF, Ultimate Performance Cooling. This is the CSF booth, and we're staring at their Supra. I will get under the hood on this. Pretty crazy. So there's under the hood on the Supra. Some say they just fixed it. Took the BMW engine out and put a proper engine in there. This is the other vehicle that's a part of the CSF booth, Ultimate Performance Cooling. Come over here and get the other side. The engine compartment is open, we can get in there. This is the other vehicle that's a part of their booth here. And that is what we're looking at under the back of this on the Ford GT for CSF cooling. This booth, it says 70SS is what this, see, it's right there on the booth. They don't have a big backdrop, but they have a few vehicles out here. So we're gonna get them, the 70SS booth. This is the other vehicle at the 70SS booth. And the hood is up on this one. I was just having a conversation with someone. How cool would it be if Chevy started building a brand new Chevelle? He was saying maybe a Nova. Is under the hood on the blue one. Give you a sense of what they're doing here. There's a Traxxas booth over here, and we're gonna come over here for a moment. Something that's been happening more and more is that people bring out their remote control cars to car events, car meets. We always love to see them. Ah, help is on the way.
That was literally.
So here we go. He's going to try again, see if he can get up to the top. Uh-oh, here comes it. He's going to knock him down. Ah, there he goes. Tracks were at the top. He landed on his wheels. They did bring a vehicle for the Traxxas. Fastest name and radio control. And then there's their RC version of this. I'm not sure what area this is. I see docks behind it. I don't know if that's it. Toyo Tires is on the front of this. Trying to figure out. That's a Tesla. Okay. This is the other vehicle that's out in this. You can see there's a giant SEMA sign. It's the other vehicle that's out in this kind of this floor area over here. I didn't see a company name. You can see there's a name on the windshield, but I don't see any other affiliations on it. You can't really see it. It's behind it, but it says Mopar Heaven on the display over here. This is the Mopar Heaven area, the Mopar Heaven booth. You can see their logos there. I'm going to get some more shots of their vehicles. And this is that vehicle that's on the display. This is the front of this. SRT is on the grill here, and the doors are open. I guess I could get on the inside too. The doors are open on this. It's got suicide doors, so I'm able to get some interiors on this. So there's some shots of with the doors open. Their vehicle's sitting on the floor of SEMA, and this is their Instagram. There is the clean shot. It's as far away from it as I can get. The day is dragging on and people are moving around. This is a part of the Mopar Heaven display. And there is your shot of the second vehicle. Mopar Heaven is right there. They have a huge event at Texas Motor Speedway every year. There was just a chute in front of this vehicle, so now people are walking in front of it, but I'm going to get the clean shot here in just a second. Just got to wait for it. All right, come back. The banner behind this is RDM Builds. There's a banner over here with looks like the man that built this vehicle, but here's a shot of one of the vehicles they have at the RDM Builds booth. All right, we're out here at SEMA, and look, it's Terry. We've known him for many years, and he's got a booth out here. We're very excited to see what's going on. Tell us about some of the vehicles. Tell us about this Lamborghini that's over here.
We got a 2024 Lambo Revolto. It's got one of 5 in the world. It's a carbon fiber kit. Sturkels Automotive out of Oklahoma did it, and it's an amazing car. It's for sale too, $1.1 million. That's all. Pocket change, you know.
Hey, if you want a Revuelto with a wide body kit, you could buy one now.
Exactly, right now. And this one here also has airbags on it. It's got carbon fiber wheels by Axe. Amazing company, amazing wheel company. They do just amazing work. And then of course we've got a 32 Ford with a 354 blown Hemi. So Mopar motor and a Ford. 2-inch extended front end. Wheelie bars on the back, and it's tuned at 900 horses.
Beautiful, beautiful build. We're so glad to be out here. RDM Builds, it's right there on the shirt. We'll be sure and get you guys information.
Appreciate it. You guys make sure you keep following him. This guy has been all over the place and probably one of the quietest interviewers around, but has the best content. So make sure y'all follow him.
Thanks so much. SEMA. Yeah, all right. So I'm getting a shot of the Revuelto over here, and here in just a second, we might even get a chance to see a celebrity. This booth, it's right there, EM Tron, Australia, and this is the vehicle that they have in their area. It says Roth Speed on the windshield. Let me take a step back to get a better shot of this. There's a bit of a crowd here. Ta-da! There's the shot. And there's the booth and everything. Really good. Here we go, here we go. This is the engine that is a part of their display over here. EM-tron, Australia. We're over at the Roth Speed booth. They have some cars that are under construction. This one is, I'll get you the shots of the interior, but it's a build, and they're showing what they're doing with this right now. So there's the interior on the Corvette as it sits. They're showing that they're at a build stage on this, so getting you some interiors on the stage of the build on the floor of SEMA. There are some areas where there's no sponsor listed. It's not someone's actual area, but there's still vehicles there. Rohana and Liberty Walk is on this one. The GTR. Liberty Walk is written on the door. So they didn't want to have a lot of empty space on the floor because there were not as many exhibitors, I guess, as they wanted. And another random vehicle. Rohana and Toyota tires are on this one. But these are just, they're space fillers. I guess they weren't able to sell all of the booth space for the floor, all of the floor space, but they were still able to put something in it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, wrong button. Oh, no.
I'll be driving home.
Alternate route? So, I'm going to make an alternate route here. So try this direction. I've rode this on these, so I'm going.
It says on the little plaque here, you can win this truck. It's an F-150 Outlaw. You can see some people are getting their shots in here. They've got a few vehicles out here. There's the clean shot right there of the F-150 Outlaw. That's a giveaway. We've got some more cars that are kind of out here. Here we go. Ta-da! We get the shot. There it is. The Dodge Daytona EV. And it's got a Jason Voorhees theme to it. And there's some of your sponsors. This doesn't have a booth around it. It says Liberty Walk on it, so there's that. But there's just some cars that are out on the floor without booths around them. I'm getting very lucky for my space, being able to get clean shots of them. So there's a Liberty Walk Supra. Rohana and Liberty Walk are on the windshield of this. You can see it's in a row of others. There's the Liberty Walk Supra behind it. It just says Liberty Walk all over it. This is not a part of a booth. It's just out here on the floor. There's some dead space, I think, on the floor this year, and they have filled it with some pretty impressive vehicles. I got it. I got a shot of it. There it is. There's no people walking. Well, it lasted 5 seconds. I'll take it. Just wait for a clean shot. It will come. And look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so beautiful. This keeps happening. Perfectly clean shot of each vehicle in each booth. We're over at the Wolf booth. Still happy with it. I think I did good. We are out here. Performance Plus. They have oils over here, and this is the vehicle that they brought. Very impressive. This thing is awesome. We have moved on to the next area. This is where they have the great merch bags. These guys have the bags. There's the shot I was going for. We're over at the Rex booth. I just got a swag bag. I wanted to get a shot of this one. We'll get some of the other vehicles that are here. Liberty Walk is on the hood of this one, the Toyota. So you can see it says Rex right there on the booth. And they've got a display behind it. Clean shot. It's Alpha Rex is the name of the company. Alpha Rex. See, it says Rohana. Toyo Tires is on this. So this is part of the Alpha Rex booth. You can get a shot of this. I don't know what this is really. SMG is on the front of it. It's got some names. I don't know. I don't know that it's part of a booth. DNA Motorsports is behind it, but there's some of that. Here's that Porsche from the back. This thing is pretty crazy. I wanted to get shots of it from both sides. It doesn't have a booth around it. It's the SEMA show like studios over there. I got the whole thing in the shot. I'll get some information on it. I know it said that the body was hand rolled. That's a lot of work. It's an aluminum body. This thing is crazy. Haha. One clean shot after another. This is crazy. This is over in the DNA Motorsports area. We're getting very fortunate with these clean shots. Another one of the vehicles at the DNA Motorsports booth. I don't even know what I'm looking at. It says M5, I believe. It's the wagon. He's got the ski box on it. GT Haas is on the side of this. So we're over at the DNA Motorsports booth. Prestige Marketing is on this one. It is in the DNA Motorsports booth. You can see I got a clean shot. There's people moving, but I'm able to get my the cars in the frame. There's the shot. Here it comes. Ta-da! Swipe. That's what we wait for. Clean shot. I got it. We're at SEMA. It's busy. So here's another one of the booths. I know you can't see anything because it's the Cover King booth, and they've got all their vehicles showing you the covers. But it says Super Snake on it, so you imagine that's what's under it. And then we have this, I say it's a Lola, but we have this with the cover, and then the cover is partially pulled off to let you see what's under the cover. So it's a cover. It's the Cover King booth, and this is what they have out here. Let me start under the hood on the '69 Chevelle. I just came back to this booth because there was two other cars here, and I skipped this one, so I'm gonna come back here and get this. Waiting for the shot. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's coming. It's coming. There it is. Got it. Can we hold it? Wait. There it is. Okay. It is on the wall behind it. Car Knox is the name of the booth, and it's a Firebird. You don't see people building Firebirds. Usually people build the Camaros, but this is the Car Knox booth at SEMA, so. And here's under the hood on that Firebird at the Car Knox booth. There you have it. It's a great clean shot. I'm gonna move around here. JDM Tubes is what it says on the And then it says jdmtubes.com on this table over here. So that's the booth for this one. And the engine compartment on that build right there. JDM Tunes. Tubes. JDM Tubes. My bad. There's that. We've got the Type R in the booth. PLM, and it's private label manufactured. So that is the booth where this is sitting, and you can see PLM on the side. And here's under the hood on that over at PLM, private label manufacturer. Got the shot? All right. We've moved on to this next booth, HSD Performance Coilovers. And they've got a Hyundai that's their build. And you can see their booth in the background. So, some of the HSD Performance Coilovers vehicle. We're over at we're at the Stroke and Diesel booth, and this is one of their vehicles. They're in Alabama, and one of their reps was telling me they got salsa, and they got guns, and they got vehicle. They manufacture all kinds of stuff. So I asked them why they weren't in Texas. You guys are helping with salsa and gun stuff. Come to Texas. Stroke and Diesel, this is one of their builds. They were just telling somebody that this is a ground up build. All the different pieces of the vehicle. Build it from the ground up. There's some details on the inside. You can see brass knuckles out there on the front. And I'll get under the hood for what can be seen. There's a lot of cover, but I can get you a little bit of it. This is under the hood. There's a laser engraving right there on the turbo.
Good, how are you?
And here's under the hood on that custom build. We are out here at the Cerberus booth, and they have this vehicle on display. See, the hood is up. I can get under there. And there's how to spell it correctly. There's their logo. So we're going to get on this car over here. And here's under the hood on that. Part of their display. Twin cam, 24 valve. And it's got a Nismo on the cover there. We've just crossed into another floor area. We've got some steps up here. We can kind of see the floor from up a little bit. I'm going to try and tackle this area next. Finished our lunch break, and now we're on to another room. And this is the first vehicle after lunch. I'm going to find out what booth this is. And there's a clean shot of it from the front. I'll take it as long as I can have it. Person wipe.
We gotta go.
MBM.
WN3, right? We don't have anything else.
It's SEMA. It's busy. Well, there's the car with the crowd. Look at that. We're at the McGuire's booth. The 2017 Ferrari 488. And there's some other information. There's Ed McGuire's over here. There's the car. But look. Watch. Almost. No, I got 2 seconds. Oh, he just stepped right in front. I'm over here bragging about the clean shot, and nope. Oh, it's been so. I'm trying to get the clean shot of this thing forever. Come on, come on. It's so close. There it is! Well, you saw it. It lasted for a second anyway. I did get it. I did have the clean shot. I did have. Don't ask me how I do it. I don't know. Somehow, I get lucky. Over and over and over. This will be the real thing of my footage. How did you get all those clean shots? Headman headers. What? Are you kidding me right now? This is crazy. What amazing what's happening right here. What?
Yeah, that's all I know is I wish my hands were that steady.
Yeah, I've also went through one of
There will be people in the shot. It's just what it is. But if I wait long enough,
header pattern about 600 feet, and I'm like, oh.
eventually.
So that was a little tough as a team owner, but it's just to put salt in the wound. That was also a brand new.
I'll take it.
That run.
This is the Fox NHRA booth. There's actually an interview, a live interview going on in the background. And it might be an interview with the driver of this car. I don't actually know what this is. It says on the front of it, Elorea? I don't know, I've never seen one before. Let's see if I can get the name of this company. Oh, I see. It's written on this Dollara. This is over at the, well, there you go. It's the pre-show, the business of racing starts here. And there's one of their vehicles. Got the clean shot of it. It's kind of busy over here. It is. We're over at the SPAL booth. They've got fans and stuff running, and this is one of their vehicles. We'll get a little bit more of this for the sake of the crowds. SPAL. As cool as it gets. I think I got it. We're just gonna sit here. We're fine. That's one swipe, but I think we got a good shot of it. It's clean. This is also over in the pre-show. And it says FTI on the side of this. Competition Converters. There's their booth. Okay, so this appears to actually be the Mickey Thompson booth. I had called that for a different one. I was off on this one. This is the Mickey Thompson area. This is the vehicle that's a part of their display. So there is that. As part of the display over here, they have the fastest, it's a world record holder. So, Thunder in the Morning is this. This is on the floor, and here's their booth. Hot Shots Secret Motorsports. There we are. World's fastest Cummins. 317.065 miles per hour. And that's the car I just filmed. I can't really get far enough away from it, plus there's a board right here. But here's a shot of this. We're over at the Holly Performance booth. This is the 95 Camaro they have on display. The hood's up, I can get under that. But this is the 95 Camaro that they have. And here's under the hood on the 95 Camaro that's a part of the Holly Performance booth. This is the Ming's booth, and we have the 2020 C8R. It's a Corvette. This is part of their display. So there is their C8R Corvette. Again, I can't really get in the perfect position, but I can pan. This is part of the Roadster Shop booth. I don't know if there's much to see under the hood, but it's busy over there. We go. Got it. That's the shot. I just had to move out of the aisle. There's too much foot traffic to really get a shot of it. I don't know if there's much to see, but that's under the hood on that Corvette. And then here's the interior on that Corvette. So there is that. This is part of the Roadster Shop booth. 69 Torino. This is also part of the Roadster Shop booth. The hood is up. I'll try and get under there. The windows are down. Let's see what we can get. Here's a shot under the hood on that Torino. It's part of the Roadster Shop. So that's what they have going on right there. Another vehicle at the Roadster Shop booth. It's a Trans Am. We can get under the hood on this and get some other angles. There's a clean shot of it. Under the hood on that Trans Am. Pro Charger is printed on top of this. And it actually says Trans Am on the covers over here. The 1980 Trans Am. There it is. And here's the interiors on that 1980 Trans Am. Did a really good job on this. There you are. National Street Hot Association, NSRA, is the name of the booth. And here's one of their vehicles they have as part of their display. National Street Rod Association. Everybody's moved out of the way. We got it. There's 3 of these. I can get each one. So there's 3 of them. They're matching. There's a row of 3, so I guess shooting one, you shoot them all. Speed Master is on the side of the car, and this is their area. So they're over here recording an interview. This guy's mixing it live. He's got his camera feeds and his mics. Just editing the video and the audio right here. So it's written on the windshield, Drag Week 2024, Drag Week 2025. Hot Rod, like Hot Rod Magazine, is also on the windshield. And I'm going to see if I can just take a step back. Oh, there's the front of the car over there. And if I can just take a step back, there's the whole thing. Got it. The name on the booth over here is Hearst Autos. And that's what this is some of their work here. All right. This is in the Mother's booth. The badge on it is an SSR. Not one that I know very well. This is part of the Mother's high performance car care products. And this is the vehicle that's in there. So they've got that there, and this is the vehicle. Some of their products they have on display here. Richmond is on the side of this. Winners run Richmond, it says on the hood. And we have somebody here signing stuff. We're over in the airlift. This is the airlift booth, and this is their vehicle. It's SEMA, it's a busy floor. We got a clean shot of it, there it is. Airlift booth. There are a few brands that are on the floor that are going to get my attention without a complete vehicle. Willwood is definitely one of them. They've got their display out here with their parts. And I got to give Willwood some moments, got to give Willwood some time on the camera, because they definitely bring it when it comes to the parts. They do some good work. We are out here. Power Stop is on the windshield. And we have a Supra. What year is this?
89.
This is an 89 Supra. And this is their display vehicle. Power Stop is the company. They were kind enough to shut the hood for me. He closed the door in the back, and let's shut the hood and get that shot. Here is under the hood on that. And I was just being told the story about this is a female owner driver. It's not a daily, but it's not a garage queen. The car gets driven, and it's got this long story about how it's been built. The owner has built the vehicle and repaired it and had it for many years. All right. I'm getting the shots that I can. Go ahead. We've got foot traffic, but it'll clean up. It's a very busy place. The GT3 RS, I believe it's part of the Yokohama. See, this is the kind of shot that I expected to get here at SEMA. This is the kind of coverage I was expecting on all the vehicles. And there's a clean shot of it. Very good. It's good. There's another vehicle in the Yokohama booth. It's on the other side of that GT3 RS. This thing's pretty crazy. How long can we hold the shot? Looks good. I'm happy with it. Not the only one trying to get it. This dude's getting it. The S2000. We're over at the, I believe it's the Yokohama booth. So there's a shot of that, the S2000. Got the volume from the monitor over here, but let's get some of these wheels. Show you guys what's going on over here. Okay, the lighting's not great for that one, but there's some of that, and then they have a whole nother display over there. There's some of that. This is listed as a 1934 Ford custom pickup truck. Again, not a lot of people build the trucks, so we'll have to get around the other side of this thing. We're in the absorber booth, and we'll see what other angles we can get. Dress Blues is on the back of this. Dress Blues would be Marines, I believe. So there's the vehicle for the absorber booth. I'm gonna get the best shot I can. It's busy now, it's later in the day, but I'm gonna stand here until I can take a step back and get you. Okay. All right. This is the Factory 5 booth, and I'm pretty sure that is a Shelby Daytona. There we have that. Pretty clean shot. This is actually new on me. I didn't know that Factory 5 built cars like this. But here is another Factory 5 build. Looks like a 20s or a 30s Ford that's made into a roadster. But this is part of Factory 5. There's your, what do you say? There it is, Factory 5. Factory 5 Racing. There's another example. We are at the Factory 5 booth on the floor, SEMA, Las Vegas Convention Center, and here we have some examples of some of their work. It's very popular work. I was saying to one of the reps here, having a Factory 5 Shelby is almost better than having a real one because you can actually drive it. You can enjoy it. Another great example of a car that you can own and drive, the Factory 5 Shelby Daytona. In my opinion, I think it's the better of the Shelbys. I'm a big fan of the Daytona. But if you're going to own one, you're going to make a replica of something. I think I actually shot this earlier, but now we got the car love on it. Factory 5, the Shelby Daytona, in my opinion, could be the perfect car. The Daytona. I feel like I filmed this earlier and then I came back around. Still a beautiful shot. The booth says ELF on it, and then it says something about Total Engineer. I think it's petroleum products, oil products. I just want to get a shot of this beautiful example. Sitting on the floor of SEMA. Really good. It says on the banner, Classic Car Studio Speed Shop. So that's the booth we're in. Mother's is on the banner as well. But here is the vehicle they've got as part of their display. The hood is up, I can get under it. Person wipe. And here's under the hood on that last one. So there's under the hood on that. .303, I believe, is the booth. Al's Auto Body Experts is on the door. Grid Life Track Battles on the windshield. This thing's covered. The Mercedes. Really good. You can see it in the background, Magnuson. That's the booth we're at. This is one of their vehicles. I believe it's the F-150. Toyo Tires is on the windshield. So there's one of their vehicles in their display. And there's under the hood on their green Ford. There you have that. Over at Power Master Performance, this is their table they have over here. This is some of their display.
Who are you with?
And this is the rest of the Power Master table. These are all of their pieces. I believe Power Master is on the board. My vlog background. So I wanted to come over and get some of their stuff.
You got nice IQ.
Come over here on this booth.
Yeah.
They've got some car parts out here as well. And I believe they are also on my vlog background on my board. So give them some screen time. Let me see if I can take a step back. The GT350. We're over the Dynamat booth. And I think it's too dark actually. Adjusted the light, I think that's a little better. It's hard to get a nice shot in here, but I'm doing all right. Hey, there it is. I like it. We have Dave and Kevin. I think, yeah. So we have, and there's a contact.
Newly bald. He would be the sixth person to get a tattoo of my son.
Pretty much.
Really? Oh, yeah.
No. I did not get the. He's fine. Wait for it. And there's the shot. How long can I hold it? How long can I hold a clean shot on the floor of SEMA? About that long. All right. And fast back over here. This is part of the flatout.autos.com display. Flat Out Autos. Okay. I thought this was the Con Air car, but I think I'm off by the year. I think that was a 66. But here's part of the flatout.autos.com display. What it says on the grill, it says violent. I thought it said violet because of the color, but and the hood is up. We can get under the hood on this. There's under the hood on that. Under the hood on that one. So I'm going to shoot this one backwards. The 1977 Toyota Celica. This is spectacular. We'll find out what booth we're in, and we will shout them out. Looks good. It's not very busy. We got the shot. We'll have some traffic, but it's all right. Essentially, we got it. It's the only way we can hold it. So I'm going to find out what booth this is. Here's the booth that we're at. Automotive Restoration Market Organization. ARMO. This is over at the HP Tuners booth. Hopefully I haven't come by here yet. I'm trying to move pretty systematically through here. HP Tuners. This is where this is at. There's your booth. Here's under the hood on the Corvette. LT4 is written on this. There you go. I don't know if it's real. It's possible. Super Performance GT40 is written on the windshield. We're at the Super Performance booth. Could be a very faithful replica, but they're very rare. It would be extraordinary if it was real. We'll ask. Let me get this right here. Again, Super Performance is on that, and here we have a Shelby Bondurant FIA is on the windshield. I can just hold this. This is we're good right here. Some Shelby action. And here's another one. Super Performance. I think I read that wrong. Super Performance. Correct on that one. I think I just left the Super Performance booth. Here's this. Let's get it. Magnusson Forged is on the booth over here. They've got a Porsche. I believe these are, well, they've got wheels on the display. They've got some other parts out here. Here's their table. So you can kind of see what they've got out here. And this is one of their vehicles. A bit of a pan on this one, the Revuelto with the wide body kit. It's over here in front of the IPE Magnusson Forged booth. I'll take a step back and give it to you. See how long we can hold this shot until inevitably. God, just realized what this was. We're at the NRG booth, and we have a 300. Haltech is on the windshield. This is part of the NRG. I don't know if you can see it. The NRG booth. That's so cool to see, a 300. So happy to see that. I'll shoot this. Strickland Motor, I believe it's Strickland Motor Car, is the booth. And there's the shot.